Hey everyone, what you see right now is a piece of wood I painted red with Dollar Tree paint, and that is cardstock. I use Mod Podge to apply to the back of the cardstock. Now you use a lot, don't be cheap now. I had gotten a gift card from Michael's from a coworker last year. So I went to Michael's towards the end of the holidays when they had that $6 bundle. You cannot imagine all the cardstock I have for the holidays. So I said, let me do something with these cardstock. So I'm applying a nice hefty amount of Mod Podge behind and back of that cardstock. Don't be cheap. Apply plenty of it. You want to make sure it sticks to the wood. So what I'm doing here, I'm dipping the brush in water so the glue is not as thick. So now we get to apply the cardstock on the wood. You want to press on it hard, make sure that it adheres to the wood. What I'm doing here, I'm folding the crease, rather the excess cardstock. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to sand it off. I'm just securing the edges. And again, dip that brush in the water just to smoothen the corners of the wood. Actually, it smoothen the cardstock. That's my method of doing it. Everybody does it different. And it dries up clear, so you want to make sure that you dampen those edges. Now the sanding process begins. That's a sponge sander I bought from Dollar Tree. And I just sand the edges of it, make sure that the paper, instead of cutting it, I'm sanding off the paper, the excess paper that's on the cardstock. And you'll see it comes out smoothly. And then when it comes off, you still give it a little sand. You want that little red to pop out a little bit. Give it that vintage look. But you got to be very careful when you're sanding. You could break the paper also. Which I did, and I didn't mind because I'm going for that vintage look. Okay, I'm almost finished sanding all this down. Okay, just give it that little extra sand down. You see how the red is popping out? Now, these plaques I got from Dollar Tree, I got two. I took the Christmas tree off it. I painted it red, both of them, as you'll see in the video. I painted the whole thing red. I painted the wheels, and what I did, I used coins and just measured it from there. That's how I got the black, the white, and the red. So I bought these little wood pieces from Dollar Tree. I glued two of them together. I did 3 sets. And because I have two of the trucks, I want to give it like a 3-dimensional. I don't know if I'm saying it right. So I glued 2 pieces. I did three of those. Glue them up to the truck. And then at the bottom, there you go. And then at the top piece to it. I glued the wood to the back piece of the truck. And just add the other piece. How I did my wheels, I took a quarter, a nickel, and a dime. That's how I did my wheels. Now we're going to glue the top piece to the back piece. Put some glue, hot glue gun on wood pieces. And just when you add it on the front piece, take your time because you want to make sure they are all leveled. And hold on for a couple of seconds. Make sure that the glue is dry because you don't want it shifting. There you go. Isn't it cute? There you go. Real quick, let me tell you what I did here. I had popsicle sticks that I've been hoarding for years, a whole bunch. And what I did is I put some on the top to give it that hood part, and in the front and on top. They were already painted red because I had, like I said, a whole bunch of different colors. So, of course, I had to go fancy and glitter up the thing, right? There you go. All glittered up in red. I also did a small wreath for the side of the door from parts I bought from Dollar Tree. This is the glitter and Mod parts that I used to do the glittering. I did a wreath, the garland I bought from Dollar Tree. There you go. That's going to the door part. Pine cone, wood stick, the little cherries. And I did a bow with the skirt, a tree skirt from Dollar Tree also. See? That's simple. So what I did, I glued it on to the wood piece and added on the garland. You see how cute the garland looks? Right on the door. So now to add on the Christmas tree onto the truck. So I assembled everything together. Christmas tree from Dollar Trees. They come 2 for 1. I put the wreath on and it's glued on to the wood. Now I'm going to add this bow that I also bought from Dollar Tree onto the wood part. And after that, you won't see the part where I fully decorated it because I just can't see myself videotaping myself and trying to find out what else I need to add on to it. But the add-ons were very simple. See how cute that is? And here you go, my finished product. I added garland from the Dollar Tree and the little cherry blossoms from Dollar Tree also. As opposed to putting it on the wall, I did a stand, so I added a couple of wood pieces at the bottom to make it stand. So here's the finished product. I got garland from Dollar Tree and added it around the wood piece. I removed the bow and added on a wreath underneath the bow. I added these little cherry things I bought from Dollar Tree. As you can see, I used the rope so I can hang it if I want to. There you go. I added a little snow spray from Dollar Tree also. I love it. On to the next project on this video. This is the second project. Again, same procedure. This is cardstock, a piece of wood, and the ornaments I added onto it. Ornaments that I've done or Dollar Tree, and the flowers, the Shabby Chic flowers. I also did. I have a link to it, so if you're interested, just let me know.